Today I stand before you to remind you of something we often forget in the rush of daily life: the extraordinary power that lives inside each one of us. In this great land we call the United States of America, we are blessed with freedoms, opportunities, and dreams that generations before us fought to achieve. But these blessings are not just gifts, they are responsibilities. They are reminders that every single one of us has a role to play in shaping the future, not just for ourselves, but for the generations yet to come. America is more than a place. It is more than borders, landmarks, or institutions. America is a spirit of resilience, a spirit of courage, a spirit that whispers to us in the darkest moments and says, "Rise, try again, do not quit." Think about the story of this nation. From the farmers who became soldiers in the Revolutionary War, to the builders of the railroads, to the innovators of Silicon Valley, the history of the United States is a history of ordinary people doing extraordinary things. It is a story of men and women who refused to surrender, even when the odds were stacked against them. But here is the truth. The American dream is not just something you inherit. It is something you must earn. It demands sweat, sacrifice, and determination. And yes, at times it demands failure, because success in America is never about how many times you fall, but how many times you get back up. My friends, we live in a country where nothing is impossible if you are willing to fight for it. The world has seen America lead in innovation, medicine, technology, sports, arts, and countless other fields. Not because we are perfect, but because we are persistent. We push boundaries, we break limits, and we refuse to accept the word impossible. I know many of you here today are fighting your own battles. Some of you are struggling to provide for your families. Some are chasing dreams that feel so far out of reach. Some are battling doubts, fears, or the scars of past failures. And some may even feel like giving up. But let me tell you this: you are stronger than you think. You are braver than you believe. And you are capable of more than you could ever imagine. In America, every single great achievement started with a dream. The Wright brothers dreamed of flying when people laughed at the idea. Thomas Edison dreamed of lighting the world when darkness was all people knew. Martin Luther King Jr. dreamed of equality when discrimination seemed impossible to defeat. And today, countless men and women across this nation are dreaming of breakthroughs in medicine, technology, and education that will change the world. Again, your dream, no matter how big or small, matters too. Whether it is starting a business, getting a degree, raising a strong family, serving your country, or simply becoming the best version of yourself, your dream is valid, and your effort matters. But remember this: dreams alone are not enough. Dreams require action. Action requires courage, and courage requires belief. Belief in yourself, belief in the process, and belief in the fact that even if you fall 100 times, you can rise 101. America has always been the land of opportunity, but opportunity means nothing without effort. You must be willing to wake up early, to work late, to sacrifice comfort, and to endure hardship. Success is never handed out. It is earned by those who refuse to quit. And let us not forget, success is not only about personal gain. True success is measured by the difference we make in the lives of others. The greatness of America is not just built by individuals chasing wealth or fame. It is built by communities that lift each other up, by citizens who give back, by leaders who serve, and by everyday people who choose kindness over indifference. My friends, the challenges of today are real. We face economic uncertainty, global competition, political division, and personal struggles that weigh heavily on our hearts. But let me remind you, this is not the first time America has faced hardship. And every single time, we have overcome. Why? Because the American spirit is unbreakable. When our forefathers stood against tyranny, they overcame. When the nation faced civil war, It healed and became stronger. When the Great Depression struck, families rose from poverty and rebuilt. When terror tried to silence us, we stood united and fought back. And today, in the face of any challenge, that same spirit lives inside you. The question is not whether you can overcome. The question is whether you will choose to. So I challenge you today. Do not give in to fear. Do not surrender to doubt. Do not settle for less than you are capable of achieving. Stand tall. Work hard. Believe in yourself and never stop chasing the future you want. Look around you. This country is filled with people who once stood where you stand now, uncertain, afraid, struggling. But because they kept moving forward, because they refused to quit, they built businesses, created art, discovered cures, and changed